Watch. And eventually Meister became the sort of guru of Game and Watch, although he was playing G&W before in Smash 4. Now you see Miya showing that this is someone who you can count on to win tournaments, just as a solo pick, as long as you're able to play a defensive and cautious enough game. This is someone who can react to attacks and counterpunch quicker than just about anybody, in spite of the relative inefficiencies of giving up positional advantage with the up B. It doesn't matter. It covers so much ground and it comes out frame three. So one of the best out of shield options in the game, if not the best. And there you go. You hit that shield, and sometimes the shield hits you back. There's going to be first blood drawn by Miya against.
この辺り両者本当に文句なしのプレイヤーのポテンシャルではあるんですが、おっと面白い。ボムが消えましたよ。地獄に座れた。まあ無敵判定なんでね、投げ中は。
We're seeing it now. The process here. Hey, if you want to charge in as Kazuya, that's fine, but you are liable to get hit by a turtle, which is something that you could theoretically say in a Tekken game, wouldn't necessarily be out of character. But I digress. 2 stocks apiece now. Raki swinging back on his own. Raki, someone who has shown out in these Sumabato tournaments in the past, I don't believe did take one, in fact. In last November, it would have been a year since the last Sumabato tournament win. That was the victory against Taikei. A 3-0 victory at that. To date, I believe it's their only Sumabato Grand Championship. Yeah, has won multiple in the past and is showing that quality here. 2 stocks to 1 on Raki. And even though that offensive output is there, it just takes a little bit more to kill off Game & Watch than that. Surviving at 133%. Again, this is Miya, the expertise there. Certainly nothing to shake a stick at. We're going to get a 1-stock situation now between Miya and Raki. But you're getting Kazuya's feet off of the ground. That's not where you live, Kazuya. I don't care if you have wings. It's not that easy. もどかしいところを焦らずに撃墜争い同じ土俵で戦ってはいるが宮の崖おっとジャストシールド今のガードでジャストシールド仕込みます普通お互いにそのレベルの高さを感じさせますよねですね今の空中攻撃ジャストシールドを仕込んでも別にいいシーンだったとは思うんですがあくまでも財布っていう multiple time champion finding his way into the fists of Kazuya Mishima. The jab pushing him off the cliff, surviving at 140. The red jacket is off. Not finding it, you got to minimize the chances for Raki to use that rage art, and Miya has done so thus far. At 80%, but is going to be... Oh, wow, what a comeback. That is Soleil Raki finding the up B, and yeah, it doesn't feel good to get KO'd by an out of shield up B, does it, Game & Watch? That doesn't feel good at all, does it, Game & Watch? That is going to be 1-0 to Raki. Again, a winner of last November's Sumabato, 11 months on, done quite well for himself in the results department, and has shown the quality that has made him number 33 in the world at the last ranking. And even thus far in this tournament, beating Cheyenne and Kome. Again, that first place finish, we'll talk about that just a little bit. Did play Steve in that one as well. But yeah, the 3-0 victory over Taikei in Grand Finals, beating Doromigi, 33 Perembox, level 1, and Kaninabe in the process of that victory. In fact, beating Taikei twice by a score of 3-0, first in winner semifinals and then in Grands. But as we go to game number 2, 11 months on, Miya kind of giving him the business and piling on the damage, the grab upon landing. Again, this is well practiced, and so much of Game & Watch is knowing exactly where your opponent is going to be and taking advantage of landings, because if you are ready, with that grab, you have so many options with which to KO and enabling the grab range of Game & Watch. Always the key to success. Because yes, you can press 50 buttons, but you have to get them out of shield in order to do it. There's going to be a back air that does the job, and cheeky little moves to just sort of carry him across the stage and get him off, get his feet off the ground, and it will be the turtle that winds up finishing the job. How about a little fish to go with it? The juggles. This is, hey, he games you watch. That's the nomenclature. The spot dodge from Raki to no avail. And this is a full stock lead, and it is a grounded, the down smash into up smash, which is a combo that I cannot emphasize enough is a real thing that I, as a caster, am required to say. It's been 7 years, and it never gets less weird. But back airs, providing, proving to be resourceful for Miya, showing that, yeah, the adaptations are there, and even though you're losing that stock to the back air, I don't think you're doing too poorly if you're Miya. I think you're fine, even though obviously, yes, you have a lot of damage that you can do. But it doesn't matter if your feet ain't on the ground because you can just catch him out with a predictable recovery route. And yeah, Miya is going to go and take this to 1-0. I mean, what else can you even say about someone like Miya? I mean, the matchup record in of itself, Raki does have a victory on Miya. In fact, took him out of I believe the first edition of Maisuma, or one of the Maisuma tournaments. 3 games to 2, in fact. So it was a tournament that wound up happening as an S Plus tournament. Maisuma over in the tournament at the New Year, in fact, of this very year. So yeah, you're talking about Raki beating Miya in losers semifinals on their way to a 3rd place finish, eventually succumbing to Doramigi in losers final. That was the season where I believe Doramigi wound up achieving the #1 ranking. So something to be said there. But hey, if you're only losing to the #1 player in the world, that means you're doing something right. We're going to game number 3 now. Small battlefield is the destination. And again, what we've been seeing thus far from Raki is a commitment to gotta love the big shot tag. It's I'm really hoping that's a Cowboy Bebop reference, but I guess I can't be too sure. But... oh, but it's Miya who's going to be made to carry that weight, and we are going to see. Miya now is just reference an anime and then directly reference the anime. Why not? We are going to see now Miya try to get back on the winning path here, and that's how you do it: is you bait out offensive interactions, even if they're disguised as recovery efforts. You can shield it and you can act upon it. Again, you are one of the best counter punchers in the game, and Kazuya Mishima simply not having the mileage in order to make the recovery happen. 2 stocks apiece. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap by Mr. Game & Watch. Don't call him Sir Game & Watch. That was his father's name. Sausages. Down smash. Hammer space. Gotta love it. He's a cartoon after all. Someone really smart got that joke, I hope. Because I'm just so brilliant myself, right? Don't answer that. 130 just about for both of these individuals. Down tilt going to take Raki off of the opposite ledge. I mean, y'all remember when that move had a win box, right? I can't be the only one. It wasn't this game, don't worry. 2 stocks to 1 now, courtesy of that up smash. And the jabs at ledge. You can just pile on damage here. Yeah, that's a free 50% if you don't fall off. But Raki doing a good job of just going with the flow of that. You know you can't really do much. Also, I could have swore that Mishima had some sort of tough guy-esque mechanic, but red jacket is on for Kazuya Mishima. And that is going to be the down smash that sends him up and out. You're in the air. That sends you straight up. So that is going to be Miya taking the next game of the set and doing so in relatively comfortable fashion. I believe that's a 2-stock to 1 lead now for Miya.
ちょっとこれミーア今ポーカーフェイスですけど気持ちいいでしょうね今のはね見てる我々が気持ちいいんですよプレイヤーももっと喜んでいいんですがただ顔を引き締めなければならないのはラキです
And yeah, the venue is dark. It's almost ominous. You don't know what's going to happen in this tournament, y'all. What can you say? It's very the mood is there. You got the big fight feel. And kind of appreciate that. So here we go now. You're going to get into it yet again, and the flames of battle burn yet more. Miya looking for a spot in winners finals, claiming what he would feel is rightfully his. We are going to see now. What can we do to get rid of this Game & Watch? For Kazuya Mishima, I would imagine the answer to that would be punches to the face. But obviously, it's got to be a little bit more than that as well. You need to get Miya out of shield as well. You need to make Game & Watch respect your buttons. But right now, you were just losing too many of these interactions strictly because of the quickness of Mr. Game & Watch's moves. Getting caught up just a little too much in these recovery efforts. You need to start winning these neutral interactions. And but Miya is so good at baiting these out. Playing this like a game of chess, seeing it 3-4 moves ahead. You're doing quite a good job at that because you're getting the damage, but you're still not necessarily winning. But you found the opportunity, and killing a light character like Game & Watch, one of the top 5 lightest in the game, that is going to be quick work for Kazuya. And now it is 2 stocks apiece because of your efforts in being able to counterpunch. I mean, all it took was a little bit of a pop-up to get Game & Watch on that platform, and all of a sudden, it's teed up for that upbeat, right? So, you gotta appreciate what Game & Watch is able to do, how consistently you're able to win those neutral interactions, and the damage that you're able to put up as a result of it. Just from Kazuya trying to recover, right? But, man, when Game & Watch is on, Game & Watch is on, and yeah, if you've ever played with Game & Watch, you know those things have a long battery life. It is 2 stocks to 1, and Miya on the doorstep of winners finals. Oh, you got turned around, Raki. That's tragic. Oh no, y'all. If y'all ain't interacted yet, please put an F in the chat. That's crazy. That's just crazy. Raki ain't quite done yet. Except now he's done. Now he's no. That's a back air off stage. You're not recovering. GG's. That is Miya winning by a score of 3-1, and Miya, the number 4 ranked player in the world at present, moving on to winners side. And what else can you say? This is a deep tournament. If you're someone like Raki, you knew that the quality of competition was going to be there. You had to know. But, you go up against someone like Miya, who you do have wins in your locker against. It's never going to be easy. And it's someone like Miya who studies the meta so thoroughly, studies the matchups, and has probably seen more tape on you than you have for pretty much any other Game & Watch combined. This is someone who is well studied and the crown jewel of Fennel Esports in the Smash side of things.